A current fascination with relics of the past has rapidly developed into a substantial industry showcasing distinctive artifacts that provide insight into historical lifestyles and reveal the craftsmanship and styles of earlier times. Over the years, numerous individuals have recognized the opportunity presented by making these vintage items accessible to enthusiasts, but few have achieved the level of success seen by Drew Pritchard, the renowned host of the Quest TV program Salvage Hunters. I just like the color and everything about it. It's got like a Eli Lilly and top, isn't it? Remarked Drew when Salvage Hunters premiered. Drew was prepared and ready, having previously seen others attempt similar ventures. Recently, Drew closed his antique shop, prompting fans to speculate about the show's future. To understand this closure, we must delve into Drew Pritchard's background. His story began not in a prestigious auction house, but in the tranquil countryside of Conwy, North Wales, UK. Born on June 4, 1970, Drew was profoundly influenced by his father's restoration projects. Gradually, Drew cultivated a passion for restoration, which later became a defining aspect of his life. In addition to his father's expertise in restoring vintage vehicles and antiques, he also introduced Drew to museums where they observed meticulously restored historical items, often available for purchase at considerable prices. Growing up with this fascination, Drew began assisting his father with restorations and undertaking his own projects as he matured. While detailed records of Drew's education are limited, it is known that he remained steadfast in his developing interests. Upon completing his schooling, he resumed his pursuit of collecting and restoring forgotten artifacts. Initially, he salvaged items washed ashore, which he then restored. Later, he received training in stained glass restoration and began rescuing stained glass from churches slated for demolition, cleaning and selling them. His passion intensified as he traveled the country, discovering and restoring antiques to their former glory. This artistic endeavor laid the groundwork for his future success, refining his keen eye for detail, appreciation for aged materials, and meticulous restoration techniques, which became his signature. As Drew matured, his interest in antiques flourished, transitioning from stained glass restoration to antique dealing. This period was marked by exploration and discovery, as Drew explored flea markets, auctions, and dusty attics, uncovering hidden gems and forgotten treasures. For Drew, it was more than just profit, it was a treasure hunt driven by a love for the past. Each antique held a story, a testament to a bygone era, and Drew reveled in the challenge of finding, understanding, and revitalizing these items, establishing himself as a custodian of history. One can only imagine the countless hours Drew dedicated to each item, determining how to make the appealing to his CLE. Only he learned to identify various styles, periods, and materials, developed a keen eye for detecting fakes and forgeries, and most importantly, cultivated an understanding of both monetary and historical value. This period likely involved considerable trial and error, with numerous failed deals, hidden flaws, and hard-learned lessons. However, through this process, Drew emerged as a shrewd and knowledgeable antique dealer, ready to conquer the world. By the early 2000s, Drew's passion project had evolved into a thriving business. He established his own showroom in Conwy, Wales, a treasure trove for collectors and enthusiasts seeking unique and fascinating antiques. The showroom showcased Drew's eclectic taste and ability to unearth hidden gems, from vintage furniture and art pieces to quirky collectibles and Historical artifacts, however, Drew's ambitions. Potential buyers, however, their union faced challenges. Since 2011, Salvage Hunters has captivated audiences for 17 seasons, following the charismatic Drew Pritchard on his nationwide quest for hidden gems and forgotten treasures. The possibilities were endless. In one episode, Drew discovered a chair by Edward Welby Pugin in a Welsh church, immediately seizing the opportunity. Edward Welby Pugin, a renowned 19th century architect, was famous for designing and constructing Catholic churches, including the Cathedral Church of Our Lady of Sorrows in Wrexham. Impressed by the furniture's craftsmanship, Drew negotiated a price of £50, expecting it to fetch at least £5,000 after restoration. These finds fueled Drew's passion. Each episode offered a unique blend of exploration, negotiation, and restoration, allowing viewers to join Drew's adventures. The show was not only entertaining but also educational, revealing hidden histories. Viewers were often surprised by the treasures people kept in their attics or garages. The thrill of live auctions was a recurring theme, showcasing Drew's expertise in identifying valuable antiques and his sharp negotiating skills as he competed against other biders. House clearances provided glimpses into past lives, with Drew uncovering forgotten treasures from attics, basements, and dusty corners. These treasure troves, filled with discarded materials and architectural elements, allowed Drew to envision second lives for seemingly ordinary items beyond the discoveries. The show's engaging elements included Drew's negotiation skills, showcasing his charm and wit as he secured the best prices. Salvage Hunters also highlighted Drew's passion for history as he researched and shared the stories behind the antiques, providing insights into his historical periods, design movements, and craftsmanship. Over the years, Salvage Hunters had expanded with spin-off shows like Salvage Hunters Classic Cars, showcasing Drew's love for vintage automobiles, and Salvage Hunters The Restorers, which revealed the meticulous work of skilled artisans. Once Drew secures his finds, the show transitions to the restoration process, where viewers witness the dedication and artistry of skilled artisans who breathe new life into these treasures, transforming damaged pieces into stunning works of art. This restoration process emphasizes the importance of preserving these relics of the past for future generations. Salvage Hunters has left a lasting impact on viewers and the world of antiques, reigniting interest in old items and the stories they tell, and inspiring a new generation to appreciate the beauty and history hidden in everyday objects. Drew further demonstrates his passion for vintage items by restoring an old church building in Conwy, a former Methodist chapel he purchased in the 1990s, transforming it over 20 years into a remarkable home that later sold for £795,000. He then moved to another home in Ludo, North Wales. Salvage Hunters also highlights the work of small independent dealers and skilled restorers, bringing these businesses to a wider audience as the driving force behind the show's success. Drew Pritchard has captivated fans with his infectious enthusiasm, knowledge, and genuine love for antique, creating a compelling viewing experience. He is not merely a treasure hunter but a storyteller, bringing objects and their history to life with his passion and experience. Therefore, the next time you encounter a dusty object in your attic or a unique piece at a flea market, remember the spirit of Salvage Hunters, the thrill of the hunt and the joy of Discovering a hidden treasure. The show's charm lies in its perfect blend of education and entertainment, teaching us about different periods of history. Through Drew's discoveries, the thrill of the hunt, the art of negotiation, and the meticulous restoration process, the show success prompted Drew to open his walk-in store, Drew Pritchard Antiques, where he displayed restored finds ready for new homes. The success of Salvage Hunters propelled Drew Pritchard into the spotlight, making him synonymous with the world of antiques, a charismatic guide through the labyrinth of the past. However, Drew was not content to rest on his laurel. Salvage Hunters wouldn't be the same without Drew Pritchard's daring finds, expert eye, and occasional stroke of luck. In addition to his physical shop, Drew maintains a website showcasing new items. Weekly, he has made some remarkable finds, including a Sussex chair designed by Philip Speakman Webb, which brought tears to his eyes, a testament to his emotional connection to his profession. This chair, inspired by an early Sussex country chair with its turn frame and rush seat, immediately appealed to Drew. Another amazing find was a bronze bust of Sappho, believed to be from the Villa of the Papii in Herculaneum, Italy, a rare sculpture dated to the late 19th to early 20th century, made by the F.F. Carazzi foundry in Naples, which he acquired for £4,000. Treasures are not always hidden in hard-to-reach places. Sometimes they are found in ordinary spaces. In one episode, Drew received a call from a homeowner who inherited a grand old house and wanted to clear out the attic. Upon arrival, Drew found a time capsule filled with furniture, paintings, and forgotten belongings, including a first edition Charles Dickens novel, Victorian scientific instruments, and a portrait by an obscure 18th century artist. These are just a few examples of the mind-blowing moments that make Salvage Hunters so captivating. With Drew's ability to spot hidden treasures, his knowledge of history, and a dash of good fortune, he capitalized on his new found fame to explore other avenues with spin-off shows like Salvage Hunters Classic Cars and Salvage Hunters the Restorers, showcasing his love for vintage automobiles and the meticulous craftsmanship of restoration. Recognizing his ability to inspire others, Drew published How Not to Be an Antique Stealer, Everything I've Learned That Nobody Told Me, in 2019, a humorous and insightful guide to the world of antiques, offering practical advice on identifying authentic pieces.